everybody, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am sharing with you a card I've made using an image from La La Land Crafts. This is Masquerade Marci. Now, the image that I have used was actually a digital stamp. She is no longer available as a digital stamp, but I have linked up a few places that I could find the rubber stamp still available. So I do apologize. Hopefully one of these places is somewhere that you will be able to purchase from. So I've got the image printed on some Express-It blending card, and I'm just fussy cutting her out, just using a very small border using my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors, and I'm just bannering up the sentiment. So I did already have her coloured up, so I apologise there's no colouring on this video today. I'm using some patterned papers from Doodlebug Sugar Shop 6x6 paper pad. And as always, I'm using every little bit of my papers as I can. So this one I had previously cut something else out of the centre, so I'm just using the outside. It's going to be covered up in the centre anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Adhering it down to a Kucha Creations card base, just using some Helmar liquid adhesive. This is the acid free. And I'm just going to pop down some white cardstock for the center, which is going to cover up that section that has been cut out. Cutting down some more, again, papers that I have used from previous projects. It all gets covered up, so use every bit that you can. So working my way through, I'm just going to now just work out exactly how I want the image to lay out on my card, so I can pop a few little bits and pieces of extras on. So this is just some leftover patterned papers that were in the same paper pad, just bannering them up. And I decided I didn't like the way that I was using them, so I've decided to create a banner for the corner. So I'm just adhering them to each other using some of the Helmar acid free, but not actually adhering them to the card just yet. So I decided to bring a doily into the card, so I've just taken my layers off. I'm going to start adhering things down now, and then I'm going to add the doily in before I pop the image down on my card. Adhering all of those banners down, popping my young lady just to sit there. I'm using these dies are from Paper Rose. This is the jumbo numbers, so I'm just using the 1 and 6, and I'm just running them through just using some scrap papers. I actually don't end up using these ones on the card. I decided to run them through again using some of that orange patterned paper. So I wasn't happy with these in the end, so I do change them out. So here I am. I've taken them off, popped the orange ones down, really happy with the way the orange ones worked, and I laid everything down. So that's my card complete. Just a quick one for you today. I'm going to decorate the inside of the card as well, and now adhering all of my layers down to the Kucha Creations card base. Making sure that everything's all nice and straight before I smooth it out. Just going through trying to find something to use for the inside of the card, and then I'll trim that down. I generally have 2 paper trimmers on my desk. I've got my big Caterpillar Pro on top of my desk, and I've also got my Tim Holtz guillotine just sitting in the drawer next to my desk. So for small things like this, I generally just pull out my Tim Holtz guillotine. It's a lot quicker for me, and I use my Caterpillar Pro for any bigger sort of items. It's such a chunky, huge trimmer, but I really love it. So I'm just going to adhere all of these layers down, and then I'll pop it inside the card. So I have slowed this video down a little bit for you because there is no Copic colouring, so I didn't want to rush through the card too much, but of course I wanted to try and share it with you. So I generally record every single one of my cards these days, unless I'm doing something at the lounge room or whatever. And I don't have my setup, but 90% of the time I do video every single one of my cards now. So that's quite fun. I love watching my channel grow. I appreciate all of you guys watching, commenting, liking all my videos. It's nice to chat to people from all over the world. It's really good. Alright, so I'm just popping this down to the center of the card. I'll run through a few photos with you of the card all made up, and I left all this on the video as well. So this is what else I do to my cards once I'm done my cards. I've got labels made up. These ones have my my card brand on them, and then I've also got some here which is the card numbers, so that when I pop them onto my pages, they've all got a card number and I know exactly what I'm looking for. So this is it. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.